You're tuning into the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast, the only wrestling podcast covering WWE, AEW, and TNA. Let's get uncooked, uncorked, and uncensored.
What is she now?
What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity Ant C,
And he's here with me.
with my own personal hot commodity. That's right. And we are covering WWE Friday Night SmackDown.
In San Antonio, Texas, home of the Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah, and this took place on July 18th, 2025. Chaotic start to the SmackDown.
Yesterday.
It was yesterday. Very chaotic. We open up with like a car accident. Solo Sikoa and the MFTs are talking to police. We see B-Fab and the Street Profits in the background, and we don't know what's going on, but clearly the Solo and the MFTs were involved in some kind of accident here.
Yeah.
But that's all we know so far. We then have our first match, Charlotte Flair with Alexa Bliss taking on one half of the women's tag team champions, Raquel Rodriguez, with her partner Roxanne Perez. Charlotte dives onto Raquel Rodriguez on the floor. Raquel lands a big boot and tosses Charlotte into the ring post. Raquel catches a flying crossbody from Charlotte and lands a fallaway slam. Charlotte lands a big boot. Roxanne Perez gets on the apron, but Alexa Bliss drops her, and Charlotte rolls up Raquel Rodriguez to get the pinfall. And we know that Charlotte and Alexa Bliss will take on Raquel and Roxanne at SummerSlam for the tag titles.
And also, just to mention, before the match, they showed a clip of them in the hallway, and Charlotte went up to Alexa, and she was like, yeah, I know we're not friends. And she was like, no. She was like, I want you to come out with me, and if I win this match, we're going to get a tag team title. And Alexa was kind of taken by that, and
yeah, she looked a little she was like, why do you get to just make a title shot because you say it?
Yeah, but she was really happy about it.
Yeah.
They're like.
Do you think Alexa could turn here?
I don't think so. I think they're going to be. I think they're going to become tag team champions.
Okay. Well, the police are backstage, and they say that Jacob Fatu is a person of interest in the hit and run. So Adam Pearce brings them to Fatu, and they start to question him. I think do they arrest him, or don't they put him in the car?
They said later on that they took him to jail.
Yeah, they just showed him.
Detained him.
So they think he's the person responsible. We then get Carmelo Hayes taking on Damian Priest. Hayes attacks Priest before the bell and drop kicks Priest into the post on the floor. Priest then lands a flapjack and tosses Carmelo Hayes across the desk. And then Priest goes for more offense on Carmelo Hayes, but Aleister Black drops Damian Priest off the top rope and then lays out Priest with a black mass after the match. Damian Priest gets a DQ victory, but Black versus Priest will be a very good match when it happens.
Yeah, and I could even see it happening at SummerSlam.
I definitely could see it. Carmelo Hayes looked a little pissed, but he wasn't going to continue his issue with Black here. But
we're only 2 weeks away, and they need good matches, and this is definitely a SummerSlam worthy match. And especially they need matches that aren't title matches. And I think this will be an awesome match.
I agree. We get a Wyatt 6 promo. They're the new WWE Tag Team Champions. Really not much is said from this. They're supposed to be heels, but there was really no... I don't know. The storytelling since they've debuted has been really crappy.
Yeah. And they're not, though. They're not heels right now.
They are. They cheated to win last week. Eric Rowan attacked. I think it was one of the Profits, and then they got.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. But nobody booed. Nobody really cared.
I know. WWE United States Champion Solo Sikoa comes out with the MFTs, and Solo says everyone thinks they know who Jacob Fatu is. Without me, he's reckless. I gave him everything. I made him successful. Once a criminal, always a criminal. And then we see Jimmy Uso backstage, and cops tell Jacob Fatu that he is innocent. Jimmy and Fatu come out and attack the MFTs in the ring. Jimmy dives onto Tala on the floor, and they land a double super kick. Jacob and Jimmy destroy Solo, and then Pearce comes out and books Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship at SummerSlam inside a steel cage, and then police arrest Solo Sikoa. What'd you think of all this?
Um, yeah, I don't really know where it's gonna go, but I feel like we're gonna maybe get some sort of match. Um, with all of them, like I feel like maybe Jacob and Jimmy will get two other people, and maybe there'll be like a 4-on-4 or something. I don't know. But I definitely think that Jacob is probably going to win his title back at SummerSlam.
Okay. Next, we see Stephanie Vaquer defeat Alba Fyre with Piper Niven after landing a Devil's Kiss and an SVB. After Piper attacks Stephanie and lands a senton, she climbs the top rope, but Vaquer pushes Piper off the top to the floor. Everyone likes Stephanie, but this is just a basic match here. Nothing
Yeah,
really.
I mean, there was no way Alba Fyre was going to be 70 with her. So
Yeah. Andrade and Rey Fenix defeat Fraxiom, the Motor City Machine Guns, and DIY in a fatal four-way number one contenders match after Andrade hits Tommaso Ciampa with the message. They will take on the Wyatt Six next week on SmackDown for the tag titles. What do you think?
it was okay. It was all right. I definitely think the Wyatts will retain though.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be a good match, but I don't know. The Wyatts just won. I don't see them losing soon.
Yeah. I also think it's weird that they don't put Penta and his brother together. Like, I don't know if it's like they're like gonna have like some build up toward it, or give them a rivalry or what. But I feel like eventually they're definitely gonna be a tag team,
Yeah,
especially where they were in
I Well, our final segment of the night, Cody Rhodes comes out to sign the contract to take on WWE Champion John Cena at SummerSlam. Cody talks about how he didn't flinch throughout his WWE career, but he admits that he flinched at WrestleMania 41 against Cena. Cena then comes out and says, I have some bad news tonight. I'm not going to be at SummerSlam. Everyone knows I'm filming scenes in New York, and I feel like it's best to not physically compete at SummerSlam. You will get your rematch, but there's no way in good faith I can sign this. And then Cena and Cody Rhodes brawl. Cena tosses Rhodes into the ring post, but Rhodes hits Cena with a WWE title. Cody then places Cena on the table and lands a flying splash to Cena through the table, and then takes Cena's fingers to sign the contract. And then Cody says at SummerSlam, our match is a street fight. What'd you think of this?
I liked it. I'm glad that they put some kind of stipulation on it. Um, I, I I'm up in the air. I don't know if Cody's going to win or not, but it got me kind of excited for it.
They say this is the beginning of his heel turn.
Cody's, I could see that. I could see it. Another thing, like I was thinking, and like I think it's weird that Roman isn't coming back and like helping Jimmy and Jacob. Like I feel like it's weird that he's just going for Seth. And like I get Paul Heyman turned on him and everything, but like I feel like Solo did a lot worse to Roman than Seth Rollins did recently. So um, I don't know. I think that's kind of weird.
I agree with you. I mean, it was a good SmackDown. People are saying that Cody is definitely going to turn heel. I don't know. He kind of did have this like evil look on his face.
Oh, there's definitely been hints and stuff. And the Randy match, I think, was the beginning.
Yeah, when he attacked him. Well, we've covered all of this episode of SmackDown. We are on the road to SummerSlam.
It was like a quick episode. Not much
Yeah,
happened.
it was quick. SummerSlam is going to be 2 nights. A bunch of matches have been made already. Only 2 weeks away. So make sure that you tune in. We're going to be covering Raw, NXT, AEW,
And those two matches are Jacob and Solo and John and
and Cody.
Cody.
And Alexa and Charlotte versus
3 out 3.
yeah. Well, I mean, Cena and Rose is already made, but we've got Attitude Era coming out, Armageddon 2000. So make sure you check us out on YouTube, subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. And until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.